Hello, my dear friends, and a warm welcome to you all. It's always a pleasure to connect and share insights that can make a real difference in our daily lives, especially as we navigate these precious golden years. Today, I want to talk about something quite personal, something many of us wear every single day without giving it much thought, beyond basic comfort or appearance. I'm talking about our bras. Have you ever paused to consider if this everyday garment, designed for support and shaping, could potentially be impacting your health in ways you haven't realized? Think about that moment at the end of a long day, that almost universal sigh of relief when you finally unhook your bra. Is that relief just about unwinding, or could it sometimes be a subtle sign from your body that something isn't quite right with the fit or style you've been wearing? It's a thought that has crossed my mind, and the more I've learned, the more I've felt it's a conversation worth having. We're going to delve into a topic that is sensitive, yes, but also incredibly important for our well-being, particularly for us ladies. We'll be exploring how certain types of bras might, quite quietly and unintentionally, be affecting our lymphatic system, and perhaps even contributing to discomfort or other health concerns. But please don't worry, this isn't about causing alarm. Far from it. My goal today is to empower you with information, to share some gentle guidance so that you can make choices that truly support your health and comfort. We'll look at what to watch out for, and more importantly, we'll discover the keys to choosing bras that feel good, support us well, and allow our bodies to function optimally. So if you're ready to learn a little more about caring for yourself in this very practical way, please stay with me. Let's begin by shedding some light on a rather concerning aspect: the types of bras that could potentially be causing harm, especially to our delicate lymphatic system. Our lymphatic system, as you may know, is a vital part of our immune system. It's like a network of tiny vessels and nodes throughout our body that helps to drain waste products, toxins, and excess fluid from our tissues. And it plays a crucial role in fighting infection. When this system is compromised or constricted, especially in areas like the armpits and around the breasts where lymph nodes are concentrated, it can lead to problems. So, what kind of bras should we be a little wary of? I've identified 6 common types that health advocates and some studies suggest might be problematic. First on our list are underwire bras that are either too tight or fit poorly. Now, underwires are designed to offer support and lift, and for many women, they feel essential. However, if the underwire is digging into your breast tissue or pressing too tightly against your ribcage or into your armpit area, it can act like a dam, impeding the natural flow of lymph fluid. Imagine a gentle stream. If you place a tight band across it, the water will pool and stagnate. Similarly, constant pressure from a poorly fitting underwire can compress those delicate lymphatic vessels. Over time, this restriction might contribute to fluid buildup, discomfort, and potentially hinder the lymphatic system's ability to effectively clear waste from the breast tissue. It's not that all underwires are bad, but the fit is absolutely critical. If you feel that wire pressing in, it's a sign to reassess. The second type to be mindful of are bras made from rough, synthetic, or non-breathable materials. Think about fabrics that feel scratchy against your skin, or those heavy polyesters and nylons that don't allow your skin to breathe. Our skin, especially as it matures, can become more sensitive. Rough materials can cause chafing and irritation, leading to inflammation. When the skin is inflamed, the underlying lymphatic vessels can also be affected. Moreover, non-breathable fabrics trap moisture and heat against the skin. This can create a warm, damp environment, which is not ideal for skin health and can potentially lead to irritation or even minor infections, further stressing the local lymphatic function. We want fabrics that are kind to our skin and allow for good air circulation. Third, and this is a very common issue, are bras that are simply too small, either in the cup size or the band size, or both. So many of us, perhaps without realizing it, might be wearing a bra that we've outgrown or that was never the right fit to begin with. If the band is too tight, it can constrict around your torso like a vice, putting pressure not only on your ribs and back, but also on the lymphatic pathways that run around the chest wall and towards the armpit nodes. If the cups are too small, your breast tissue can be compressed, squashed, or forced to spill out. This compression, again, can restrict lymphatic drainage from the breast tissue itself. The goal of a bra is to support, not to constrict or reshape unnaturally. That constant squeezing is precisely what we want to avoid for good lymphatic health. Fourth on our list are those old faithfuls that have perhaps seen better days. Bras that are worn out, misshapen, or simply very old. We all have them, don't we? That one bra that's so comfortable because it's stretched out, or maybe the wires are starting to poke through, or the elastic is gone. While it might feel broken in, a bra that has lost its structural integrity is no longer providing proper support. If it's misshapen, it can distribute pressure unevenly, potentially digging in some areas and offering no support in others. Wires that are bent or poking can cause direct injury or chronic irritation. And as elastic degrades, the fit becomes unreliable, leading to either too much looseness or, if we try to compensate by over-tightening straps, new pressure points. It's important to retire bras when they're past their prime. Fifth, we need to talk about very cheap, poorly constructed bras. While we all love a bargain, sometimes an exceptionally low price tag can be an indicator of poor quality materials, shoddy workmanship, and a design that hasn't prioritized ergonomic fit or comfort. These bras might use harsh dyes, rough seams that chafe, or components that break or bend easily, creating pressure points or irritation. They may not be engineered to distribute weight effectively, leading to strain and, again, potential constriction of lymphatic pathways. Investing a little more in a well-made bra from a reputable source can often be a wiser choice for our long-term comfort and health. And finally, number 6, are bras that bleed dye. Have you ever bought a new, brightly colored or dark bra and found that the color transfers onto your skin or other clothing, especially when you sweat? Those dyes can sometimes contain chemicals that can be irritating to the skin, especially sensitive skin. Chronic exposure to such irritants can cause skin reactions, inflammation, and again, potentially impact the superficial lymphatic vessels just beneath the skin. It's always a good idea to wash new bras before wearing them, and if a bra continues to bleed dye significantly after a few washes, it might be best to avoid wearing it, particularly if you have sensitive skin. So, those are 6 types of bras that might be silently causing more trouble than they're worth when it comes to our lymphatic health. It's about understanding these potential pitfalls so we can navigate our choices more wisely. And remember, if you're finding this information helpful, please do consider giving this a little thumbs up or sharing it. It helps others find this content, and it lets me know I'm on the right track with topics you care about. Now, you might be wondering, how would I even know if my bra is causing issues with my lymphatic system? That's a very valid question. Our bodies are wonderful at sending us signals or little alarm bells when something isn't quite right. Let's talk about some of the common warning signs that could suggest your bra might be contributing to lymphatic congestion or irritation. Of course, it's crucial to remember that these symptoms can also be caused by other conditions, so if you experience any persistent or concerning symptoms, it's always best to consult with your doctor for a proper diagnosis. However, being aware of these potential links to your bra can be a helpful piece of the puzzle. One of the most common indicators can be pain, tenderness, or swelling in the armpit area, which is medically known as the axilla. This area is rich in lymph nodes. If your bra, particularly an underwire or a tight band, is constantly digging into this region, it can impede lymphatic drainage, leading to a buildup of fluid and a feeling of soreness, puffiness, or even a dull ache. You might notice it more at the end of the day when you take your bra off. If that armpit area feels consistently tender or looks a bit swollen, your bra could be a contributing factor. Another set of symptoms to be aware of involves the breasts themselves, things like general breast tenderness or pain, sometimes called mastalgia, or an exacerbation of conditions like fibrocystic breast changes. While bras don't directly cause conditions like fibrocystic changes, which are often hormone-related, a constricting bra can certainly worsen the discomfort associated with them. If the lymphatic system isn't draining efficiently from the breast tissue due to pressure from an ill-fitting bra, it can lead to increased fluid retention, making breasts feel heavier, more tender, and more sensitive, especially for women who already experience cyclical breast changes or have fibrocystic tissue. That feeling of your breasts being overly full, achy, or just uncomfortably tender beyond what might be normal for you could be a sign to check your bra fit. Then there's the issue of shoulder and back pain. This is a very common complaint, and while it can have many causes, a poorly fitting or unsupportive bra is a frequent culprit, especially for women with fuller busts. If your bra straps are too thin and dig into your shoulders, or if the band isn't providing adequate support, causing the weight of your breasts to be borne primarily by the straps, it can lead to chronic muscle tension, aches, and even indentations in your shoulders. This kind of musculoskeletal strain can also indirectly affect lymphatic flow, because tense, tight muscles can sometimes put pressure on nearby lymphatic vessels. So, that persistent ache in your shoulders, upper back, or even your neck could be your body telling you that your bra isn't doing its job correctly. Finally, some women might experience numbness, tingling, or a pins and needles sensation in their upper limbs, their arms or hands. This might sound a bit extreme, but if a bra is exceptionally tight, particularly around the shoulders or under the arms, it can potentially compress nerves as well as lymphatic vessels and blood vessels. This compression can sometimes lead to these neurological symptoms. While less common, it's another potential indicator that your bra is far too restrictive and is interfering with normal circulation and nerve function in the upper body. I once heard of a lady, let's call her Eleanor, who started experiencing tingling in her fingers. After many checks, her doctor finally asked about her bra. She was wearing a very old, very tight sports bra for daily wear, thinking it gave her good support. Switching to a better-fitting, less constrictive bra eventually resolved her symptoms. It's a good reminder of how interconnected everything in our body is. These are some of the key alerts your body might send. Listening to these signals is so important. Discomfort is not something we should just learn to live with, especially when it comes to something as fundamental as our undergarments. So, now that we understand what to avoid and what signs to look for, let's move on to the most empowering part. How do we choose a healthy bra? What are the secrets to finding one that supports us comfortably and allows our lymphatic system to function freely? It's all about making informed choices based on a few key principles. First, let's talk about material. The fabric of your bra is in direct contact with your skin for many hours a day, so choosing the right material is paramount. Opt for natural, breathable fabrics whenever possible. Cotton is a classic choice. It's soft, absorbent, and gentle on the skin, allowing air to circulate. Bamboo fiber is another excellent option. It's incredibly soft, often even softer than cotton, naturally antibacterial, and very breathable. Silk, while more delicate and often pricier, is also a natural skin-friendly fiber. Modal, which is a type of rayon made from beech tree pulp, is also known for its softness and breathability. These natural fibers are generally less likely to cause irritation or trap moisture compared to synthetics like polyester or nylon, especially those that are densely woven. A bra that lets your skin breathe is a bra that's working with your body, not against it. Next, and this is absolutely crucial, is getting the size right. Our bodies change throughout our lives, due to weight fluctuations, hormonal shifts, and the natural aging process. The bra size that fit you 5 or 10 years ago might not be the right size for you today. It's recommended to get professionally measured for a bra at least once a year, or any time you notice a significant change in your body. If you prefer to measure yourself, you'll need a soft measuring tape. For the band size, measure snugly around your rib cage, just underneath your breasts. Make sure the tape is level all the way around. Add a few inches to this measurement based on standard sizing guides, e.g. if it's an even number, add 4 inches. If odd, add 5, though methods vary, so check brand guides. For the cup size, measure loosely around the fullest part of your bust. The difference between your bust measurement and your calculated band size will determine your cup size, e.g. 1 inch difference, A cup, 2 inches, B cup, and so on. But remember, sizing can vary significantly between brands and even between different styles from the same brand. So, use measurements as a starting point, but always try bras on and assess the fit carefully. Don't just rely on the label. A well-fitting bra band should be snug but comfortable. You should be able to slip 2 fingers underneath it. It should sit level around your body and not ride up at the back. The cups should fully encase your breast tissue without any spilling over the top or sides, and without any gaping. Then consider the style of the bra. For optimal lymphatic health and comfort, especially for senior women, certain styles tend to be more beneficial. Wire-free bras, also known as soft cup bras, are often an excellent choice. They eliminate the risk of underwires digging in and compressing delicate tissues. Many modern wire-free bras offer fantastic support through clever design and construction. Look for bras with wide, comfortable shoulder straps, perhaps even padded ones. These distribute the weight of your breasts more evenly, reducing pressure on your shoulders and preventing those painful indentations. Front closure bras can also be a wonderful option, especially if you have any difficulty with mobility or reaching behind your back. They are simply easier to put on and take off. Fuller coverage cups often provide better support and containment than demi-cups or balconettes, ensuring your breast tissue is comfortably supported without being squashed. Finally, when it comes to brands, while I won't recommend specific names, I would encourage you to look for reputable brands that are known for prioritizing comfort, quality, and good fit, particularly those that design bras with mature figures in mind. Read reviews, ask for recommendations, and don't be afraid to invest a little more in a few good quality bras rather than having many ill-fitting or poorly made ones. Some brands specialize in comfort bras, post-surgical bras, or bras for sensitive skin, and these can be excellent sources for healthier options. Look for features like soft seams, supportive bands that aren't overly restrictive, and adjustable components. Choosing a healthy bra is an act of self-care. It's about listening to your body and selecting garments that enhance your comfort and well-being. Now, once you've found that perfect healthy bra, knowing how to wear it correctly and care for it properly will ensure it continues to support you well and lasts as long as possible. These might seem like small details, but they can make a big difference. Let's quickly go over the correct way to put on and adjust your bra for the best fit and support. First, if it's a back closure bra, you can either fasten it at the front and then twist it around or reach behind to fasten the hooks. If it's a front closure, it's more straightforward. Once fastened, ensure the band is sitting level all around your torso, just below your shoulder blades at the back, and snug but not tight under your bust at the front. Next, adjust your shoulder straps. They should be firm enough to help lift and support, but not so tight that they dig into your shoulders. A good rule of thumb is that you should be able to comfortably slip 2 fingers under each strap. Then, lean forward slightly and gently arrange your breasts so they are fully settled into the cups. Some people call this the scoop and swoop, gently guiding your breast tissue from the sides into the cups. This ensures all your breast tissue is contained and supported. The center panel of the bra, the part between the cups called the gore, should ideally sit flat against your sternum, though this can vary a bit with wire-free styles. There should be no gaping in the cups and no bulging over the top or sides. Take a moment to check how it feels. You should feel supported but also comfortable enough to breathe deeply and move freely. And what about caring for these important garments? Proper care extends the life of your bras and keeps them hygienic and comfortable. Hand washing is always the gentlest and best method for bras. Use lukewarm water and a mild lingerie-specific detergent or a gentle soap. Avoid harsh detergents or bleach, as these can break down the delicate fabrics and elastics. If you must machine wash, use a lingerie bag to protect your bras from snagging and tangling. Choose the delicate cycle and use cool water. Always fasten the hooks before washing to prevent them from catching on other items or the bra itself. Avoid using fabric softeners, as they can coat the fibers and reduce the elasticity and breathability of the fabric over time. When it comes to drying, never, ever put your bras in a hot clothes dryer. The heat will destroy the elastic and can damage the fabric and any shaping components. Instead, gently reshape the cups and lay your bras flat on a towel or hang them to air dry, away from direct sunlight or direct heat sources. It's also a good idea to rotate your bras. Try not to wear the same bra 2 days in a row, as this gives the elastic time to rest and recover its shape. And finally, know when it's time to say goodbye. If a bra is stretched out, the band is loose, the straps keep slipping, the wires are poking, or it's just no longer providing comfortable support, it's time to replace it, usually after about 6 months to a year of regular wear, depending on the quality and how you care for it. These simple steps in wearing and caring for your bras can make a surprising difference to your comfort and the longevity of your garments. Before we conclude our conversation today, if you found this discussion insightful, or if it's prompted you to think about your own choices, I'd be truly grateful if you'd consider giving this a like, or perhaps sharing it with a friend, a sister, a daughter, or any woman in your life who might benefit from this information. And if you'd like to hear more on topics related to healthy and joyful aging, please do think about subscribing. Your support helps this community grow and allows me to continue sharing content that I hope is valuable to you. So, my dear friends, we've covered a lot of ground today, haven't we? We've talked about the types of bras that might be silently undermining our lymphatic health and overall comfort. Those too tight underwires, the rough materials, the incorrect sizes, the old and worn-out faithfuls, the cheaply made options, and those that bleed dye. We've also tuned into our bodies, learning to recognize the warning signs like armpit pain, breast tenderness, or shoulder and back discomfort that might be linked to an ill-fitting bra. But most importantly, we've armed ourselves with positive, proactive knowledge. We now have a clearer understanding of how to choose bras that are truly our friends, focusing on soft, breathable, natural materials, committing to regular and accurate sizing, opting for comfortable and supportive styles like wire-free designs with wide straps and perhaps front closures, and considering reputable brands that prioritize our well-being. And we've touched upon the simple yet effective ways to wear and care for our bras to maximize their benefits and lifespan. The journey to optimal health and comfort is often about making small conscious adjustments in our daily lives. Choosing the right bra is one such adjustment that can have a surprisingly significant impact, especially for us senior women. It's about moving away from the idea that bras are purely about aesthetics or that a certain amount of discomfort is normal. Comfort and health should always be our primary guides. I sincerely hope this conversation has been helpful and has given you some food for thought. I encourage you to take a gentle, non-judgmental look at your own bra collection. Are your bras truly serving you? Are they comfortable? Do they support you well without constricting or irritating? If not, perhaps it's time for a comfort upgrade, an investment in your own well-being. Please remember, you deserve to feel comfortable and supported every single day. Making informed choices about something as fundamental as your undergarments is a powerful act of self-love and self-care. Let's bid farewell to those troublesome bras and embrace a future where our choices reflect our commitment to living healthily and happily. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me today. It's always a joy to connect with you. Until we meet again, please take wonderful care of yourselves, stay comfortable, and continue to embrace life with grace and vitality. Goodbye for now.